When I sit down at the canvas, it usually takes me a few minutes to gather my thoughts. Staring at a blank canvas creates an avalanche of imagination, and sometimes my imagination is hard to control. Random images flash through my head, most of which are just pieces of daydreams that slip away too quickly to capture. But then, I find it. The inspiration I need to start a painting. Sometimes it's hard to know where to start. The colors and shapes rush through my mind. All I need is that first block of color on the stark white canvas to find my direction. But I know if I ever get lost, all I have to do is look outside. I live in Castle Hill, Maine. It's what you might call a rural area, a place where you have to drive hours to find any sort of bustling population. It's an area where generations of families live on the same road, where people hunker down and stay, even though they say they can't wait to leave. Maybe it's the cold weather that keeps people from moving here, or maybe it's just too quiet, but it's perfect for me. The snow-covered hills and trees, the powerful colors of autumn, and the brightest greens of spring could keep an artist inspired for 100 lifetimes. It's a surreal place, the type of place you see in movies, the small towns with close-knit communities surrounded by amazing landscapes. Every time I walk outside, I see something I want to paint. From barns that have lived through the toughest winters, to wide open fields with only a single tree standing in the middle keeping watch. It just seems like all of those old trees and barns have so much to say. So when I paint, I try to paint things that remind me of home. It can be hard to express a lot of emotion in a landscape, but that's what I always try to do. Sometimes landscapes might be thought of as just pretty decorative pictures, but it might be saying more than what you think. It might just be a piece of an artist's childhood or a distant memory of a place that made them happy. A landscape is a framed portal that allows you to travel to different places and experience new surroundings. So the next time you pick up a brush to paint an image of where you live, remind yourself of why this painting is important. Because it's home.